Hello students, myself Professor Ashok M. Jain. I am developing a lecture series on control system. Already I had developed a lecture series on basic electrical engineering. I had developed around 76 lectures along with the MCQs. Then I had developed lecture series for network analysis, around 75 lectures I had developed, I had prepared. Then I had developed lecture series for electrical machines. All type of machine I have covered along with the MCQs. Now I am developing lecture series for control system. In first unit, that is what is a control system basic, or that is the introduction I have covered. Then how to find the transfer function of a given circuit by using the block diagram reduction technique, how to find the transfer function. Then I had taken Mason's gain formula, signal flow graph, how to find the transfer function, and I have covered mechanical electrical analogy. So approximately 17 lectures I have discussed earlier. Now here I am going to discuss 5 lectures for MCQs on unit number 1. Lecture number 18, 19, 20, 21 and 21, like this. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. So these MCQ questions will be helpful for facing university examination, some competitive examination, PSU examinations, and facing the gate. I have discussed all types of questions I have included here. Clear? And this will give the basic platform. Any type of question you can answer by studying this. Clear? I request you please subscribe the channel, give the likes, please comment on these lectures and share the lectures to your friends also. Okay, so this is the lecture number 18 I am going to discuss. This is the question number 1. Major part of the automatic control theory applies to the. So you have 4 options and you can see this option number B, linear time invariant system. Generally whatever the system we have, we are considering it is a linear system and it is a time variant system. Okay, so this is the major part of automatic control theory, means it is applicable to linear time invariant system. Second question, we have the force equation for this diagram. So you can say here this is the mass, that is the dash part having the value of small f, and spring K. We are applying force, so this will travel by the distance. So we know F equal to force, F equal to mass into x double dot, double differentiation means d square x by dt square, plus small f, that is a dash part. We can say B, capital B, या capital D, यहाँ small f is given, dx by dt means single dot, plus k into x. This is the equation for this system we have. So we will check, yes, B, C answer, you can say f equal to m d square x by dt square, double differentiation, plus small f dx by dt plus kx. So B and C answer is correct. Okay, so next question I am going to discuss equation number 3. Question number 3. Calculate the poles and zeros for the given transfer function. This is the transfer function I have given. You can see here transfer function I have given equal to, okay, TF equal to what? 5s plus 2 upon s square plus 3s plus 2. So you can say 5 s plus 2 upon, you can say we have, it is a second order system, s square matlab second order system we have, and second order, so we we can divide, you can find two roots, you can write in the factor form. So please, the multiplication of these two is 2, and दोनों का सम एडिशन 3 चाहिए. So we know s plus 2 s plus 1. देखो आपका सम कितना आ रहा है, 2 plus 1 3, and product of 2 into 1 is 2. So in this way you can, agar without doing anything second order hai, so by using this and this you can find the factor form you can write. So you will get this. Now we have to find the poles and zeros. First zeros we are going to find. Zeros, how will you find the zeros? If you equate the transfer function, okay, this is the transfer function, if it will become 0, transfer function 0 का होगा when you equate numerical equated to 0. So if you want to find the transfer function, we have to take the numerator is equated to 0. So numerator means s plus 2. Here this 5 is a constant, so we will take this only, s plus 2 equated to 0, so you will get s equal to minus 2, that is the answer. So minus 2, a is there and d is there, this is minus 2, so this, the two answer is there. Now denominator, pole, how will you get the poles? If you want to find the poles, क्या करना है आपको, transfer function becomes infinite, that value of s at which transfer function becomes infinite, it will give the poles. So transfer function कब जीरो हो, जब denominator polynomial equated to 0, means denominator is equated to 0. Denominator क्या है, s plus 2 और s plus 1 equated to 0. So you will get कि दो वैल्यू मिल जाएंगे, s equal to minus 2 minus 1, minus 2 minus 1, yes, minus 2 minus 1. So A answer is correct. Okay, so in this way you can get the poles and zeros. Next, which of the following is not the feature of modern control system? मॉडर्न कंट्रोल सिस्टम का कौन सा फीचर नहीं है? क्विक रिस्पांस, नो, क्विक रिस्पांस होना ही चाहिए, एक्यूरेसी होना ही चाहिए, करेक्ट पावर लेवल होना ही चाहिए, नो ऑसिलेशन, yes it is there, oscillations will also be there always, okay, so no oscillation, so this is not the feature of the modern control system, okay, so D answer is correct, that is the no oscillation. Question number 4 का D explanation भी है, for a good control system the speed of response and stability must be high, and for the slow and slug response is not used and undesirable, okay, so D answer is correct. Question number 5. Question number 5. The number of roots of the left half of the S-plane, please, left half of S-plane is given by this equation. Okay, so one more thing I'm going to use the blue ink. Okay, okay. So I have, this is the equation is given S cube plus 3S square plus 4S plus 1 equal to 0. So आपको roots निकालना है, you will get 3 roots. And what is the value of roots? Now, you actually, I will discuss this part in the next lecture. How to find the roots? Please here. अगर आपको roots निकालना है, you can find the roots by this way. Sorry. this is S plane. So this is the real part, this is the imaginary part. This is left half, this is right half. If all roots lies here on the left side, system will be stable. So one more criteria I am going to discuss, that is called as Routh-Hurwitz criteria. Routh-Hurwitz में क्या? Routh-Hurwitz criteria. Okay, I am going to discuss this here only. This is S cube. The next parameter is S square. Then S raised to 1. Then S raised to 0. Okay. Now इसका S cube का पैरामीटर ये क्या है? कोफिशिएंट 1. Then S square का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 3. Then next S raised to 1 का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 4. We will write here 4. Then S raised to 0 का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 1. So we will write here S cube का कोफिशिएंट 1 है. It's 1. Then S square का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 3. We will write here. Then S raised to 1 का कोफिशिएंट क्या है? 4. We will write here. Then S raised to 0 का कोफिशिएंट is 1. Okay. Next, ये value how will you get? 3 into 4, 12 minus 1 into 1, 1. So 12 minus 1, that is 11 by this 3. We will get here. Then यहाँ what is the parameter? You can see 0. This is 3 into 0, 0 minus 1 into 0, 0 upon 3, it is 0. So not required. S raised to 0. This into 1, 11 by 3 into 1, 11 by 3 minus 3 into 0, 0 upon 11 by 3, it is 1. So this is the Routh-Hurwitz criteria. We will discuss it later on, but how to find? Now you can see here all values are positive. Just we have to observe first column, only this column. We will observe here only. If all values are positive, system is stable. If all values are positive, system is stable. और stable system कब होगा? जब if all roots lie will be on the left half. Stable condition है. We will discuss this in later on. कि if roots are lie on the left half, if all roots lie on the left half, system is stable. और यहाँ सब के सब positive है, इसका मतलब system क्या है? Stable है. इसका मतलब we can say how many roots you will get? एस क्यू मतलब 3 रूट्स यू विल गेट एंड 3 सबके सब रूट्स कहाँ है? लेफ्ट हाफ में. मतलब आंसर इज बी. 5 का क्या आएगा? बी आंसर इज करेक्ट. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. द ओवरऑल ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ द टू ब्लॉक्स इन पैरेलल. अगर आपके दो ब्लॉक्स हैं लाइक दिस, दिस इज वन ब्लॉक, क्लियर, एंड अनदर ब्लॉक वी हैव, यहां से जा रहा है और यहां आपको ऐड करना पड़ेगा like this, say G1 and this is G2 for example. So we can say these two blocks in parallel. These two blocks, एक path ये है, दूसरा path it is like this. So both blocks in parallel. Okay. So the overall transfer function of the two blocks will be in sum. A product no, difference no. Difference it depends, but polarity के ऊपर it is plus plus है, so it is sum of individual gains. So 6 का answer is A is correct answer, right? Question number 7. Question number 7. In the following block diagram, G1, G2 value is given, H1, H2 is given. The overall transfer function is given by, I have to find the transfer function, please. So see here, we can find the transfer function from here. First of all, you can say these two in cascade, not cascade, sorry, they are forming a closed loop. Okay, so I'm assuming, suppose यहाँ नहीं दिया, I'm assuming it is minus sign, negative feedback is there. Generally feedback is negative. Positive feedback, it will make the system sluggish. So we will avoid the positive feedback always. That is the question they can ask sometimes. So always we will prefer the negative feedback. Positive feedback will make the system sluggish, slow. Okay, so इसका ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्या होता है? G2 अपॉन 1 एंड नेगेटिव फीडबैक के साथ ये आता है पॉजिटिव 1 प्लस G2H1 and whatever you will get this and G1 will be in cascade, so G1. So whatever you will get this G2 upon 1 plus G2H1, okay, this and G1 will be in cascade, so you will get this. Right, this is not required here, it is always plus. I am assuming again negative feedback because it is not shown here, and this is H2. Okay, this is R of S reference input and this is the controlled output C of S. Now again you can say these two are in the feedback loop, it is forming a feedback loop. So क्या आएगा? GS upon GS1 plus GS upon, this is GS upon 1 plus GSHS. So you will get G2 G1 upon 1 plus G2 H1, okay, upon GS1 plus negative feedback है 1 plus it is positive GSHS, GS is this G2 G1 upon 1 plus G2 H1, that is GS upon 1 plus GS into HS क्या है? H2. So we will take the LCM here, and after LCM this 1 plus G2H1 and 1 plus G2H1 will be cancelled and your answer will be G2 G1. This G2 G1, this will be cancelled after LCM upon ये आएगा ये 1 plus G2 H1 plus G2 G1 H2. That is the answer we will get. Please याद रखना इसके आगे this is a time consuming process. How to find the transfer function of a closed loop system? It is a numerical only. Numerical रहेगा इधर G2 G1 upon it is रहेगा 1 plus G2H1 1 plus G2H1 रहेगा. क्लियर? अगर ये नेगेटिव फीडबैक है तो यहाँ पॉजिटिव आएगा and directly this is G2 G1 H2, G2 G1 H2 directly we can write. So no need to do all these calculation. अब यहाँ देखते हैं it is G2, okay, so it is G2 upon 1 plus G2 H1 product of this, और फिर G1 के साथ क्या होगा? कैस्केड हो गया था तो ये आ गया था. क्लियर? सो आगे डायरेक्ट यू कैन राइट डायरेक्टली दिस from here G2 G1 only G2 G1 upon 1 plus G2 H1 1 plus G2 H1 plus negative feedback है तो plus G2 G1 H2 G2 G1 H2 directly you can write. No need to do this calculation. Now value is given G2 G1 दिया है 10 upon S into 10 by S plus 1 G2 G1 upon 1 plus G2 is what? 10 by S plus 1 10 by S plus 1 H1 is what? S by 3 S plus 3 H1 plus G2 G1 H2 G2 G1 H2 मतलब ये G2 G1 ये 100 upon S plus 1 into H2 क्या है? What is the value of H2? You can say 1, so it is H2 1. Okay, now if you take the LCM क्या आएगा? LCM यहाँ S plus 1 और after LCM this will be cancelled S plus 1, so you will get directly 100 100, 10 into 10 100, s plus 1 और s plus 1 LCM के बाद कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो यहाँ क्या आएगा s plus 1, यहाँ क्या आएगा प्लस ये 10 s plus 3 इंटू s आएगा इधर, बिकॉज LCM के बाद यहाँ s नहीं तो s प्लस यहाँ आएगा 100 only. So your answer will be 100 upon s square plus s plus 10s square plus 30s plus 100. So your answer is 100 upon 11s square plus 31s plus 100. 100 upon 11s square. B, you can see B answer is correct. So thoda sa it is difficult one, but that is the concept, and you can avoid this time consuming process. Directly you have to put the value. Okay, but I am explaining it, that's why I am taking all these steps and I have given the answer. So answer is B. 7 ka B is correct. Okay, and question number 8. Question number 8. Using the Mason's-Gain formula to find the transfer function of the following signal flow graph. We have to use the Mason's-Gain formula and we have to find the transfer function. Okay, so please see here. P1. P1 is what? This A, C, D. A, C, D. This is the gain. A, C, D. This is P1. One more P2. We have P2 equal to what? E, F, G. E, F, G. We have two forward path. Then loop L1. What is loop L1? C into BBC. एक loop A. This is one loop. Second loop we have FG. Loop 2. F into G. One more. Two non-touching. Product of two non-touching. देखो ये BC और FG is non-touching. So equal to B, C, F, G. The product of the gains of the two non-touching loop. This is one loop. This is another loop. And both are non-touching. So next is the del. Del equal to what? 1 minus sum of this product minus B into C plus F into G. ये minus plus sum of all non-touching loop B, C, F, G equal to, you will get 1 minus B, C minus F, G plus B, C, F, G. Delta. Delta 1 is what? Delta 1 is what? Value of delta. Delta 1 means delta this, but it should not touch P1, this path कहीं भी. Yes, इसमें when you discuss this path, ये F G वाला ये नहीं टच हो रहा, तो delta 1 is what? Delta means 1 minus F G. Delta 1 is nothing but delta this, but it should not touch this path anywhere. So ये कहीं touch नहीं कर रहा है FG, तो it is FG. Okay, delta 2. Delta 2 means the value of delta, but it should not touch the second path this. Okay, so it is 1 minus, is when you discuss this second path this, BC कहीं touch नहीं कर रहा, तो BC. So what is the value of transfer function using the Mason's-Gain formula? P1 del 1 plus P2 del 2 upon del. That is the answer. So transfer function equal to what? P1 means A, C, D. P1 is A, C, D into del 1 is what? 1 minus F, G plus P2. P2 means this. EFG into del 2. Del 2 means what? 1 minus BC upon del means this 1 minus BC minus FG plus BCFG. So I have taken this. Okay, question number 8. I have taken ACD 1 minus FG plus EFG 1 minus BC upon 1 minus BC minus FG plus BCFG. Okay, so this is the answer. Slightly difficult, but you must know how to find such type of problem. They can ask in GATE question or in PSU examination, maybe in IAS examinations. Clear? So this is the answer. Okay, answers may be four answers may be given, but only I want to solve it. That's why I have not taken these 4 options. Question number 9 I am going to solve. Question number 9. Question number 9. Type of system has tendency to oscillate. Which type of system? Yes, open loop system will not oscillate. It will not oscillate, but closed loop system may oscillate. So B answer is correct. Okay, closed loop control system may oscillate. So B answer is correct. Question number 9 ka B. Always closed loop system may be oscillate. Question number 10. An automatic toaster. I have a toaster. Is a open loop, closed loop, partially closed loop control system. So you can say the toaster, it is a example of open loop. आप बोलेंगे सर how it is possible? Toaster it will work. It is not working based on the temperature. It is working based on the time based. ऐसा नहीं है कि टोस्टर में आपने ब्रेड लगाया, ब्रेड बराबर सिका है कि नहीं, इस पे नहीं होगा. टोस्टर विल वर्क. क्लियर? आपको देखना है कि सिका है कि बराबर रोस्ट हुआ है कि नहीं योर ब्रेड. क्लियर? यू हैव टू सी. दिस इज योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. सो इट इज ए ओपन लूप. आपने ऑटोमेटिक लिया है कि भाई ऑटोमेटिकली वो सीख जाएगा कि वो बाहर कर देगा. क्लियर? इट इज पॉसिबल, बट इट इज आल्सो बेस्ड ऑन द टाइम. It is not based, it is not checking yes it is properly, it is baked or not. So it is time based. So it is called as open loop system. So automatic toaster, it is automatic toaster, but it is not a closed loop. It is a open loop. It is based on the time. Okay, question number 11 I am going to discuss. Question number 11. Force balancing equation of a mass element where x is the displacement. We know F equal to, in case of mass, m x डबल डॉट. ये आपको मालूम है फोर्स इक्वल टू होता है मास इनटू एक्सेलरेशन. वी नो न्यूटन्स लॉ. force equal to mass into acceleration. So F equal to mass into acceleration क्या होता है d square x by dt square. So that is m x double dot, and this is the answer m. A answer is correct. 11 का A answer is correct. 12. Basically poles of the transfer functions are the Laplace transform variables values which causes the transfer function to become infinite. We know transfer function क्या होता है. Transfer function equal to numerator polynomial upon denominator polynomial. Clear? This is that. Now denominator gives the poles. So if denominator is equated to 0, transfer function क्या होगा? Something upon 0 is infinite. So basically poles of the transfer functions are the Laplace transform variable values which causes the transfer function to become infinite. So अगर इसको equate to 0 करेंगे denominator को, it will give the poles. So transfer function will become infinite. So answer is C. 12 का C is correct. Question number 13. The signal flow graph shown in the figure has forward path and loops and non-touching. Okay. So we have to find the forward path. So we can say how many forward path? एक तो ये है 1. Sorry. Forward path. How many forward path? We have one forward path. This one. This path. This is one forward path. Second forward path we have this one. Third forward path है कि नहीं? Yes, it is there. It is this. This is first forward path, second forward path, first one. This is the second one. Okay, I have repeated 2 times. Sorry, ये नहीं. 2 times I have repeated 2. This is one. This is the second. Third है क्या? Yes, we have third one. This. देखो, this 2, this 3, then by this way, then this way. So we have 3 forward path. I think yes, we have 3 forward path. So answer may be B, C, D. A to is wrong. This is not correct. Okay. Now loops. How many loops we have? Okay. So 3 forward path we got. Now loops we have to calculate. Okay. So A is not correct. Right. Now loops. You have one loop. This is one loop. देखो ये this. Sorry. This is one loop. Right. This is the second loop. This is the third loop. You can say from here to say start होगा. It is like this. So we have 3 loops. Fourth loop is also there. This path. 4 loops. So we have a 4 loops, and yes, we have one more loop. I will start from 2 like this. 2, this one, this, then this, then this, then this, then this. I have 5 loops. So 3 forward path, 5 loops. Non-touching to non-touching. No non-touching. So this is 0. So I have a C answer is correct. Question number 13. C answer is correct. If you want, again I am repeating it, right? Forward path. So C answer is correct. I am just repeating it again. You can say, okay. So forward path, you can say this is the first forward path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the first forward path. Then second forward path 1, 2 by this way 4. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the second forward path. Third forward path 1, 2, 3, 5 by this way 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 3 forward path. Okay. Now loops. Loop is what? Actually, again is not there. You can say loop is 1, sorry, 2, 4. This for loop 2, 2, 4. This 2, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then by this way. 2 to 7 by this way. Second is this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by this way. 2 हो गए. Then this देखो 3, 3. So 2 से 2 to 7 we have 2 loops by this way. 2, this is one way, this is second way. 2 loops are there, right? Third भी है 2 to 7, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 by this way. So we have 2 to 7, we have 3 loops. 2 to 7, 3 loops हैं. Okay. Next, this is the 3 to 6. देखो 3 to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 back to, so 3 to 6, 3, 4, 5, 6 back from here 1 है. एक ये है 5 to 6, 5, 6, 5 this way. So we have a 5, 1, 3 plus 1 plus 1, 5. So this is 5, this is 3, means C answer is correct. So in this way you can find. Okay. 2 non-touching is 0. Okay. Question number 14. Question number 14. It is not a question, just I want to discuss. Find out the Laplace transform of unity impulse, please. Unity impulse transfer function, impulse function. So this is the question we have. Unity impulse function is what? It is represented by delta t. Unit impulse function is represented by delta t, right? It is represented by delta t. It is equal to what? Differentiation of, with respect to time, u of t. That is called unit impulse function. It is a differentiation of the unit step function. Now, so delta t equal to 1 dy by du of t by dt. मतलब differentiation of step function. Now just tell me d delta s. It is the Laplace transform of impulse function. क्या आएगा? dy by dt का क्या आएगा? 1s. Differentiation of dy by dt का Laplace transform होता है s. If you neglect the initial condition, and Laplace transform of unit step function होता है 1 by s. So s will be cancelled. You will get 1. इसका मतलब है Laplace transform of impulse function is 1. Please be careful about it. Laplace transform of impulse function is 1. Unit impulse function is always 1. Okay, so please be careful. इसका मतलब है ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्या होगा? ट्रांसफर फंक्शन इज व्हाट? cs upon rs. Okay, cs upon reference input. It is a impulse function है तो 1. impulse function है तो 1. So equal to cs. इसका मतलब है for a unit impulse function, unit transfer function for a unit impulse function is equal to the response. So please याद रखना, response and transfer function will be same for a unit impulse function. Transfer function and response both will be same for a unit impulse function. So please, transfer function and response C of s will be same. Therefore, transfer function is also called as impulse response. Transfer function is also called as impulse response. It is represented by IR. IR मतलब it is impulse response equal to the transfer function. कब? जब वो आपका यूनिट इम्पल्स फंक्शन इज इनपुट is given. So please be careful. I'm going to discuss one or two numerical based on that. So I'm rubbing it. So next question I'm going to discuss, question number 14. The impulse response. IR मतलब impulse response मतलब impulse response and transfer function will be same of a control system is this 10 e raised to minus 3t u of t. The transfer function will be same. Impulse response अगर ये है तो transfer function will be same. Transfer function क्या होगा? This इसका ट्रांसफर फंक्शन मतलब इन एस डोमेन में जाना है ना. सो 10 ई रेज टू माइनस 3t का क्या होता है अपॉन एस प्लस 3. ई रेज टू माइनस 3t का लाप्लास ट्रांसफॉर्म होता है ई रेज टू माइनस 3t इक्वल टू होता है एस प्लस 3 यू ऑफ टी का 1. ओके, सो दिस इज द ट्रांसफर फंक्शन ऑफ द system, and impulse response and transfer function will be same in case of if the input is input is impulse response, impulse function. Okay, unit impulse function. Okay, so question number 14, 15. I'm going to discuss the last problem here. Question number 15. I'm discussing here 15 questions because एक साथ अगर हमने डिस्कस किया तो that video will become lengthy. So to avoid it, if the transfer function of a certain system is this, the impulse response with transfer function and impulse response will be same. कितना होगा impulse response same. C of s कितना दिया है 1 upon s square plus 3s plus 2. impulse response बोलो या transfer function बोलो same होगा कब जब वो input function is what unit impulse function is there, right? So इसके दो पैरामीटर होंगे, दो पार्ट, दो फैक्टर कर सकते हैं s प्लस समथिंग s समथिंग. सो प्लीज अगर इस टाइप से दिया है तो दोनों का मल्टीप्लीकेशन 2 चाहिए, क्लियर, और दोनों का सम चाहिए 3. सो 1 प्लस 2 3, 1 इंटू 2 2. सो एक है s प्लस 2 और दूसरा है s प्लस 1. सो इफ यू मल्टीप्लाई यू विल गेट दिस. आप चाहो तो इसके फैक्टर कर सकते हो बाय यूजिंग द मैथमेटिक्स, बट मैं डायरेक्टली कर सकता हूँ लाइक दिस. सो इन प्लेस ऑफ दैट वी कैन राइट दिस 1 अपॉन s प्लस 2 इंटू s प्लस 1 इक्वल टू वी कैन राइट a अपॉन s प्लस 2 प्लस b अपॉन s प्लस 1. We have studied in mathematics how to find the inverse. Okay, so impulse response in the time domain I am going to find. So what is the value of a? How to find a? If you want to find a, how to find a? Multiply both sides by the denominator of a, that is s plus 2, and put s equal to minus 2. So a equal to क्या आएगा s plus 2 upon s plus 1. s plus 2 will be cancelled. If you multiply both sides by s plus 2, so s plus 2 will be cancelled. You will get 1 upon s plus 1 and put s equal to minus 2. So you will get a equal to minus 1. How to find b? How to find b? डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ b क्या है s प्लस 1. दोनों साइड हम मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे s प्लस 1 से. पुट s इक्वल टू माइनस 1. सो जब यहाँ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो s प्लस 1 और s प्लस 1 कैंसिल हो जाएगा. यू विल यहाँ बचेगा कितना s प्लस 2 बचेगा. आर यू गेटिंग इट? b निकालना है तो क्या करेंगे, डिनोमिनेटर ऑफ b क्या है s प्लस 1, मल्टीप्लाई बोथ साइड बाई दैट. So s plus 1 will be cancelled और put s equal to minus 1. जब आप s equal to minus 1 रखेंगे तो b कितना आएगा 1. सो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन क्या आ गया a मतलब माइनस 1 अपॉन s प्लस 2. b कितना है प्लस 1 प्लस 1 अपॉन s प्लस 1. तो ये आपका आ गया ट्रांसफर फंक्शन है. ओके, नाउ सो ट्रांसफर फंक्शन निकालना है तो दिस इज द ट्रांसफर फंक्शन, सेम रहेगा, दैट इज आंसर। लेकिन इसको टाइम डोमेन में निकालना है तो इसका इसका क्या लेना है आपको, इनवर्स लेना है, जरूरत नहीं है, दैट इज द आंसर, सेम आंसर। बट अगर आपको इम्पल्स रिस्पांस निकालना है इन इम्पल्स रिस्पांस मतलब सी ऑफ, दिस इज व्हाट ट्रांसफर फंक्शन इक्वल टू व्हाट, सी ऑफ एस, तो सी ऑफ टी निकालना है, इम्पल्स रिस्पांस इन टाइम डोमेन, तो क्या आएगा 1 माइनस ई रेज टू माइनस 2t प्लस 1 e raised to minus t. So that is your answer. This is the impulse response in time domain. Okay, so I have discussed 15 numericals. Okay, so I am stopping here only. In part 2, part 3, part 4 and part 5 I am developing 5 parts. Around 90 questions I am going to discuss for unit 1. And actually if you see the PSU examination, board examination in GATE, they are asking more and more questions on control system. If you can clear your concept, you will get the basic platform how to solve the questions in GATE examination in PSUs like that. Okay, so I'm stopping here. Next part I will develop and we'll discuss more and more problems here. Okay, so thank you very much. These are the results I have given. Please check it. Thank you.